Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I've got a very special video for you. I've done a huge suburban house. You could even call it a mansion. It's absolutely massive. Definitely show some support for this video. Slap that like button. If you've never slapped the like button on my video before, make sure you do it for this one, because I assure you, you will love it. Now, make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss a video. I'm going to start doing more houses a lot like this and as big as this, and as you can see, it is huge. I've done all the interior for you guys as well. I've give you a good template. So without further ado, let's take a look around, but make sure you show that support by leaving a comment and putting a like on the video. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell button, because it really does show you notifications so you will never miss a video. I've done a few suburban houses and mansions in the past and people love them, so I thought I would do another one. So as you can see from the front, from the very get-go, it is awesome. It's got an underground base with an underground swimming pool on the inside as well. We've got a side where I've got a garage, but I've actually made it open so you can actually put a kitchen there instead. And so you can use it as usable space. As you can see, all the way around here, it's looking awesome. You could try it in survival, but probably there's a lot of resources. We're using kind of the quartz pillars and stuff like that. I've got like this little fancy design at the back. You don't have to do that, but obviously it's an option. Even here, look, you can see underground here, and it's got like an underground bit. It's got a back conservatory. It's got a pool on the inside, and it's got a little balcony at the side there. We've got a little side room here that goes down and underground. So I think we should take a look inside. Make sure you show that support. I'm doing this block by block, so it's going to be nice and slow. So if you do want to make it in survival, yeah, it's going to be pretty epic. So as you can see, when you first enter the building, we've got a way to go down and 2 stairs going down there leading into that, but I'll show you that a little bit later. I think we should look upstairs, but around here I've kept it kind of nice and simple so you can kind of put your own thing to it and add your own details and stuff. Across here we've got a nice little red carpet going down, and we've got a nice spiral staircase that goes up to the top. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Here we've got a little balcony that obviously goes down onto here. You can use this as usable space. This actually takes us down and around. We can go around to the other side and we can go down into here, but I'll show you this a little bit later. So we'll go upstairs first. So yeah, this is like a big tour. So you can either go around this way or go around the other side. And at this side we've got our balcony here, so you can put a doorway on there, and I've put some little dispensers here so you can dispense your water. You can actually put some stuff behind there so it actually deposit stuff out. It's got a nice trim around here. We've got a nice lighting system. Obviously you can use different lights. You can go over here onto this glass floor where you can look down. You see those little trapdoors down there? You can actually go down and drop into the secret swimming pool from down there as well, or you could go all the way around, which I'll show you in a minute. And then we go up to the top here. We've got a nice little bit here. We've got a huge space here, so you could obviously turn it into maybe a place where you'll put a fountain or something like that, and maybe a master bedroom. We've got another place here where you can use it for storage or something like that, or maybe another bedroom. You can have an upstairs kitchen, whatever you like, living room, lounge. Right, let's go down into the other bit. So we go down here, and then we go around, and we can go down these stairs, and then we go through the middle. So through the middle we have got a nice conservatory at the back here. It's all nice and trimmed. Obviously you can add your own detail, and that leads down into the pool, so you can use those to get down. And we go down this stair set, takes us onto here, and this takes us into where we've got that kind of turning path there. We've got a nice little brewing area here, nice little couch. You can obviously add TVs and stuff and do what you like. We've got a nice little water feature here, another couch. That's our swimming pool. I'll show you that last. We've got a nice little carpet here. This leads round to the other stair set that leads onto this bit over here. And then here I've left it open so you can obviously have a kitchen. Got a nice bit of light through there and stuff. You can obviously add more detail. I've just made it as a nice little template. We've got a nice little room here as well. But I imagine if you got a mod pack or something like that, you could do that. So we go down into here, and we've got a secret underground swimming pool. So yeah, we go around here. We've got a nice little seat so you can sit down, and people can go swimming in here. What you can do as well, you can do an underwater base, so you can dig down even further and make this to go down into like a tunnel system of maybe mine carts and maybe like a boating system, so you could get on your boat and go around. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed this. I'm gonna come out the back here, and then wait, let's see. And as you can see, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you slap that like button if you like this house. It's got a nice little roof. Obviously you can add chimneys and add different detail that you like, but I think it looks pretty good. So I've showed you how to do all this pathways and stuff. Everything is sorted, everything is there. So without further ado, let's build this awesome house. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you share it with your friends. If you build it in a server, just put a little sign that it was designed by me, and put a sign to my YouTube or something, because it really does help me out. Let all your friends know about my channel, because I'm struggling, but I'm trying to do better videos at the moment. I've got some huge medieval houses coming, big water fountains, more of these suburban houses in different styles, different textures, different resources, making some survival friendly. And yeah, so let's build this awesome house. Obviously it looks like it's a long video, but we've got the interior to do as well, so it won't take as long if you don't do the interior, if you want to do your own thing. But yeah, let's do this. Okay guys, so it's been a while since I've done a big suburban house, so I thought I would kick it back off with a big bang and do a absolutely massive one. So this will fit in a 48 by 34 radius, or width, length, whatever. So that's the length across the front, which is 48, and 34 up there. And yeah, I'm gonna have to count along here so you guys know exactly where it is. We're gonna be taking this fairly slow, block for block. The blocks you'll need is probably something like this. We might add some a little bit later, but the quartz pillars for the start off, obviously the glass and stuff. We're going to have some quartz stairs. I'm going to use the birch for the outline, and from top of the roof going to use some spruce, some trapdoors maybe, a few buttons, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm going to use some of the white concrete, but you can use the quartz instead. So yeah, we're going to go over here, and these are marker blocks. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Place a placement block there so we know we're on 20 in this radius, and then we're going to go, that's 1, 2. On the third one, we're going to actually grab a pillared quartz. So yeah, we're going to go to the right hand side, that count 1, 2, 3, another pillared quartz, and then we're going to have a 1 space this time, pillared quartz, 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and a pillared quartz, 1 space, pillared quartz. So we should have this bit here. Just ignore the rest of it. That's a template for me. So at the front of this very first one that we first placed, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. This is the front of the building. We're going to have 3 gaps there, another 3 gaps there, and another 3 gaps there. So you should have 4 going across here. Now, obviously on this line here that we've got here, we'll just place them so they're in line with each one. That's in line with that one, that's in line with that one. Should be 3 gaps in between each one of those. And now we're going to go 1, exactly the same as what we've done on the other side. So 1 gap, 3 gaps, and then 1 gap, boom. Congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back, you've just done the first bit. So now this bit is going to be the garage, and what I'm wanting to do for under here, I'm kind of wanting, do you know where you've got like the underground basement bits where you have those things poking out? So I'm going to have maybe some glass down there, and then we're going to do some bay windows on top of it, so the house will be kind of like higher, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to trace around this template first, and then we'll do this after. I suppose we could do it first. So we'll go 1 like that, and then we're going to have, so 1 gap, 3 gaps, 1, 3 gaps, 1, 3 gaps, 1 gap, 1. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across this. And this is basically replicating over there, apart from this pattern's going to be a bit different. So we're going to have the 1 gap like we've got over there, 3 gaps like we've got over there, 1 gap like we've got over there, and then we're going to go to this side. So we've got 3 gaps, place 1, and then we're going to go diagonal to the side, and then diagonal, and then just to the side by 1. We're going to go diagonal, diagonal again, and place 1. So you should have that shape. Now across this bit, we're going to have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one, we place a block, diagonal. So we go diagonal and diagonal again, place a block, and then facing forward from there. That's 1, diagonal to the side, and then we can count 1, 2, 3. So you should have 3 gaps, and you should have that circle there. So up in the air, and just to make sure you got it right, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gaps. So if you got 11 gaps there, you're going all right. And exactly the same on the other side, 1 gap, 3 gaps, 1 gap, perfect. This side's a little bit different. I'm just going to change the time real quick. So time set 0. I might as well put it on that. So yeah, at this side we're going to go to here and then out by 1. So it should be the 1 gap, but instead we're going out to the side. Now we're going to have 3 gaps and then 1. And then we've got this big gap, so we might as well come to this side and make it easier on ourselves. So we've got 1, 2, and then out. 3 gaps for this, 1, and then you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gaps in between there. Now what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to place another one here, so we've got 1 gap there and 1 gap there. And I think I might do another and leave that 3 gap in the middle there, where we're going to have our little window where you can kind of see into the bunker. So yeah, we've got that, and now it's time to start on our windows. In fact, I'll do this side. So this is on the left hand side, so we count 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, go out to the side, and we're going to grab our what do you call it, spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And then that block should be in place with this block just going diagonal to the side and placing it a pillar quartz. And then exactly the same at this side, so we've got 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, go back, grab your spruce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can actually go to the diagonal to the side out and put our quartz there. Now across this bottom here, what I'm going to do is you can put the pillared quartz like that, or if you don't want to use the pillared quartz, you could use a white concrete. So I'm going to use the white concrete for this bit, just going across there, so that keeps that all in. So that's our garage. I'm not sure how high I want to do the garage yet. I think I might go 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 high, so all together. Might do it 5 high, because I'm going to have something that overlaps that front bit there. So an extra 4 on top of this, so that from the ground it'd be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just fill it in like we've done over there. Just like that. Perfect, we've got that bit done. Now we're going to grab this quartz at this side, bring it up to the same level without taking it out. This one as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And then we can fill this bit in with the birch at either side. And I'm still undecided if I want to put a window there yet, but I might do. So I think I'm going to do something like this. So we put the birch across and birch across here, like that. And then we're going to go 1 either side like that, and then 1 in the middle like that. Might put another 2 like this, and then what we can do is grab these trapdoors like this, exactly like that. And then what we can do, let's see, will it look okay? I guess we could use this, just a quartz like that. So 1, 2, and then turn them in at the sides. So you should have a little shelving at the side like that, looking nice. We've got our garage. You might as well bring this one up to the same height. So at the front you see it like that, same at this side as well. So this one, bring it up to that height. Okay, across the top here, what we can do is we can now put our white concrete going over the top, joining these on together. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do here, bring this up to the same height as that. We might as well bring all these up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, every single one of these, we're going to bring them up by 4. So even on the inside here, bring these up to 4. And then these at the back as well. I'm sure you guys can pause it. And then every one that we've placed down, we just bring them all up to 4. So I'll speed this a little bit up, because obviously it's not necessary for me to go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just pause the video right now and come back to this point. So yeah. Okay, so I brought every single one of these up to 4, and at the side here, right, this is what I'm going to do. Now, we can decide if we would like to do this. in fact, right, I'm going to start by this 3 one. So this is at the right hand side. I'm going to start with a 3. I'm going to grab the birch and I'm going to go over like that. And I'm thinking maybe for a little window design like that. And then up here we can have cobblestone on each one of these. I'm not sure if I should do it at the front there though. I think for now, I think what we can do for this bit is we can, across the front, we can put these in, not this one here because that's going to be the front entrance, just to there like that. That's going to be the front entrance. I'm going to run something around there anyway. I was going to do something like this. So this bit here, place our cobblestone there. So we've got that bit where we're going to put our stairs there. We've got our cobblestone there. We're going to do this pattern that we've done here on this one here because it's exactly the same. So cobblestone, cobblestone, 1, 2, 3 across, and then our cobblestone placed there. And we can obviously put our glass in there so it's like an underground kind of basement area, I guess. And what we can do is place this up to here as well. And we'll do it on this side as well, there and there. So now we're going to get the oak stairs and we're going to run this round it. And it's going to run round across here and just round this front area. So we've basically got like a little walkway on the inside here. What you can choose to do is grab some birch wood, and this is going to go across the whole back of here and just fill it all in. Now if you don't like that little bit there with the white, I'll show you. I'll just fill this in real quickly and then I'll show you what I mean with what you have left. So you've got kind of like a little porchway and then fill that in there. So as you can see, you've got these little white points here. Now you can decide to replace those and put that there, and same here because we've got that in the way, or you can leave it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it, and I was thinking I'll give you guys an option. So what you can decide to do is you can either do this, you can grab some, I would probably do it in the birch actually, so either some birch fences like this. So I'll give you a few options. We've got the birch fences, and then we could do something like, instead of that, we could grab some quartz slabs and put them across like that as railings. So you can have those as railings or those as railings. Now if we do it like this, I think what we can do is make it a little bit better because we can put some bush behind there. So what I was thinking is put a block behind each one of these. We can actually fill this bit in here like that, and even at this point where we want it kind of those basement areas, so we can kind of bring it up a little bit, can't we? So we can have the floor level at about here. So we've got this whole thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up an extra bit here like this, going across like that. Let's see what it looks like from the front. Okay, right, okay, right. So I'm going to put some stairs down to there. In fact, would it be better if we got some stairs coming down from there, stairs coming down from there, and then we could put this bit here coming up to the top with this one. So a bit of a different entrance, you know, and then we can grab some bush for these little bits. And then from the outside, you can see those bushes. It looks a bit more inviting. What you can do is you can fill it all in bush there, if you would like. Because we're going to have some windows higher up. I was thinking about doing some bay windows here, like little bay windows. Something like this, you know. And have it like poking out a little bit. Something a little bit different. So one there, two either side of it. At the front, we've got that coming up, something a little bit different. And I mean, of course, you can take away this stuff if you don't like it and just have it at the side, and maybe put like a little 2 benches here that you can sit down on, you know. So there's always that option. I'll change the time real quick. I'm kind of designing this on the spot, so obviously 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm kind of going with the flow of it. Hopefully you forgive me for that. So we've got that. And I feel like the window needs a little bit more of could we do it like this? Would that look cool? And then get some of these. I'm just experimenting a minute, so just make sure you just watch and kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to go with something like that, but I'm going to put it up a little bit higher, put that across, and then we can turn this. In fact, yeah, I think that we can get away with something like that. Something a little bit different than probably what you're used to. I'm trying to make up a certain style of suburban house that probably doesn't exist anywhere. So we've got that so far, and then we can get this going around here as well. So we've got our stairs just curling around like that. Perfect. We've got that underground bit there as well. We've got this top bit. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do for here, I'm going to bring it at 1, 2, 3 maybe, and then go all the way across to the other side. So we can count this one, 1, 2, 3, and then on the inside we can bring all these up like this, just like that. And then across the top of this we can bring these down. So 1, 2. Now this is a front entrance way. I think I'm gonna go 1. Let's see what it would look like, because we're gonna have another window here. I think we could have some big windows maybe. Let's see, what would it look like if we had something like this, and then put it either side. So obviously this is from the very front where we've got those first stairs up either side. We've got that there, and then across the top here place the 1, 2, because we just need enough space to get into it like that, which is fine. And then yeah, I'm going to bring these up to the same height as what we've done. So 1, 2, 3 extra on these bits. Perfect. And yeah, from the inside like we've done at the other side, so 1, 2 there and 1, 3 across there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now underneath this bay window I'm going to put a stair there, and a stair there, just to make it a little bit different. And if you would like, what you can do is you can put some stairs facing down like that. But let's have a little look from the front. Yeah, it doesn't really affect it, looks alright, but I kind of like it how it was by showing that through. So we can keep it like that, that's fine. Fill in these windows. Hopefully I haven't lost anybody in this tutorial so far. It's, I'm explaining it to the best of my ability. Hopefully nobody is lost. Okay, so now we've got this side piece here. I'm going to use the cobblestone here, and then cobblestone round here, cobblestone for each one, cobblestone either side for this one because it's going to be the 3 one. I'm going to have the same as what we've done kind of there. So I'll grab our birch here, go across the top, and we can leave those like that. And we're going to look at the height of the windows. So we've got those height of the windows there, so we'll put an extra one like this, and then we're going to have our windows at the top there. So we can bring that round like that. So hopefully we've got something like that. This here, and then this going across here. Same at the back here as well as what we've done at the front. So 1, 2, 3, and then our cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 layers. So when you put the glass in, you should have 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then you can have 1 at the bottom. And then for this area, I'm thinking putting it up 1 more, just so the roof of this bit does not affect what we're doing with the windows. So it might look a little bit funny. Now at this side, we can bring this up just to the same height as that for now. It'll probably be going over that. Same here, just bring it up to the same height as what we've placed here. And these are just replicating the same over there. but I might do it a bit different at this side. So bringing them up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can leave this at this height. Same over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just leaving this circle bit how it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we've got this going over the top. So this is when you know you've got it right as the other side. So it should go over the top of everything. And this is with the quartz pillars. So now what we can do here, I'm thinking we can bring this all the way across, join it onto there, and now we can get that bit in. This bit across here, put this going across, just so it all locks in. And then we can work on this roof here. Now this roof here, I'm going to just keep it nice and simple. So we're just going to run this round with the stairs, going all the way around, and then we're going to go on to spruce. So get the spruce, making sure you're curling it in like this, and just keep bringing it up. Obviously this bit is going to be bigger, but for now we're going to kind of keep this little bit just to 2. There'll be more added to that later. I think we should keep it like that for now, just to where, yeah. Okay, so now this bit here, this is where I was thinking we could bring this round. This goes over the front here, and then when we get to this pillar here, we're going to go around this pillar like this and across the front here. This is going to go all the way around the building, I think. And then when we get to this point on the front, we just curl it round. So as you can see, we're just curling it round there and then round here. Like this. You can do this across the back here as well. And across here. Until we get round to the other side, it should slot in there. Now, I'm wanting to grab some quartz. This is a quartz slab, and run it round. It's just one lower. I'm running round all this. So I think we're going to have to do a flat roof there for this one. But this is coming round to the front now. Goes over the top of there and round here. Round like that. Just keep following the pattern, just making sure you kind of slot into that bit there, and it should slot into this here. What you can do here is actually fill that so it kind of locks in. Should just make it a full block. And yeah, you've got a nice starter pattern. We can obviously put some bushes around this area and stuff, make it look a little bit better. Across the top here, this is what I'm thinking. Across here, we're going to thicken this up just round the front, just across these little bits. Wherever you can see that spruce, you just want to fill it in. I mean, even underneath here, what you can do is fill it underneath. But obviously you don't have to do this. It's a little extra work, but I feel it'll just make it look a little bit more tidy. So I'm going to do it. So, but if you want to leave it out, you're more than welcome to do that. It shouldn't affect the build too much. So there's no need to panic about that. So I'm going to bring it around to here and slot it into there. So that bit's done. Have it done around here? Nope. So get this bit filled in just underneath those windows. Probably quite tricky if you're in survival or something, but it'll be worth it. I've got those light glitches in there that I think it might bring something to it as well. Okay, so we've got that round there, and I think what we should do is we could have this up and bring it round, just round till we get to that point. So we've got that point up here and this point up here, and bring it round just like that. So if you would like, if you want to follow the grooves of those panels, so they go up in order and then they go to the back here, you can make them go all the way through, so it kind of looks like it, you don't have that cross patch but that's entirely up to you how you want it to look. But I think something like that, putting those cross hatchings there, makes a difference. So yeah, that bit's up to you. Put something like that across the front. Now, what I'm feeling is if we lower this window and this window here, you don't have to do this bit. So this is just extra. You could do the same. So you could do this and just turn these here. So if you wanted like little window ledges, you can put those there. And at the bottom here, I'm just going to put some white ones like that. And turn them at each side like that. Something a little bit different. If you would like, you can add that sort of detail in and stuff. Just a little something. And then we can go up to the next level. What I'm going to do here, as I'm going to run this round, but in fact, for these little bits, I'm going to keep it as the pillared quartz, but for round here, I'm going to use some white concrete. To most people it won't make a difference, but to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then place a pillared quartz, and then all the way across here with the white concrete, and just in each, you know, main point corner, we can just place the pillared quartz. So pillared quartz there, and I think I'm just going to go straight across here like this, and then in our main corner, pillared quartz. And then straight across here like that, pillar quartz in that corner, and this going across. So it's not full on with that going all the way around, it just kind of makes it look, when you're up close and stuff, you can see the detail in it. When you're far away, it won't make much of a difference to you. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab a pillared quartz for each one of these window points. So pillar quartz there, pillar quartz there. And then I'm going to use this point. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this garage a little bit thinner at this side and this side, like that. Now from the front, this is where I'm going to use the bush, where it's going to come round the building, just add something to it. If you would like, you can just stick a little bush in there as well, you know. No drama, no drama. And this one, this point here, we can actually make it so it runs all the way around it. Apart from, obviously, where we've got this window, so you could just put this either side, leave it open. So it's like one of those cellar windows. So that going to there. And then we'd just do exactly the same here, apart from this bit. This is where I'm going to have these here. So this kind of curled bit, we're going to 1, 2, 3, and then one against there, one diagonal, one in there. And then I'm going to have some stairs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the quartz, back to the birch, diagonal there, diagonal at the side of it, 1, 2, 3. This going across here. And yeah, so we're going to have a floor level. It's going to be about here, aren't we? So maybe, this is what I'm thinking, is we're going to have like a curled patch around here, so we can actually, yeah, I've got this, I got this. On the inside here, obviously we've got the garage. I'm just going to fill this in, fill that in, up to the top, no dramas, fill that up to the top, like that. But obviously if you want to stick true to the cobblestone, you can put the cobblestone along the bottom, doesn't make much of a difference, because it's on the inside. Put the cobblestone across here. Obviously where you've got the 3 one, you'd leave it open. Same with here, so wherever you've got the 3s, just leave it open like that. Stick your piece of glass in it, and then we're going to have some birch going over the top of it. So grab some birch at this side, which is the back left hand side, back right hand side. Going to bring that up to the top. This going over and there. Over there and there and there. It's got that so far. I think I'm just going to replicate the same here, what we've got here, so it's up like 2 high. 2, leave this point here, because yeah, I'm going to have to do something with this. Let's see. So So for the inside, we're going to have, in fact, we've got this bit here as well. So what I'm going to do here, might have to put like a stairway coming down into that point. So we fill this up to the same height as everything else. I'm going to put the cobblestone there as well. So that's on this level here, as you can see. So this level's going all the way around, it's all joining them, make sure you got that level. I'm tempted to do it outside, but still, and just have some stairs coming down, but I think that'd be a bit weird. Yeah, so we'll leave this open for now. That's 2 going all the way around, and then here as well, might as well. And then we can have some stairs going down into this point, but we'd have to make that roof a little bit bigger, I think. But I guess we could have it open. I guess we could have it open and just fill this bit in here. And you can only get to this bit from downstairs, which I'm cool with. So we'll leave that open like that. So here and here, I need to figure out the floor plans even. So we're going to have some stairs coming down to this point here. And I think I might put some dark wood planks for like this bottom bit. Okay, so we get up to this point. I think we should go like this. At these white pillars, we place our white and then fill it in with the dark oak. Obviously it doesn't have to be the dark oak. If you don't want it to be the dark oak, it doesn't have to be. It's just kind of, yeah, it's your own preference. If you want it, you put it there. If you don't, you don't. Make the build your own, you know. So we've got that going across here. Obviously, we're going to be falling down there, so I'm thinking we could probably get away with just bringing this either side, making sure it's level with this. And then we can actually fill that bit in. So you only get into it from this point. So you come down here, we can obviously fill this little floor panel in. And also you could have this going underneath here, because, yeah, why not? So you could have a doorway into this point. If you would like, you put that across there, and then just turn that into a full block there and there. And then just do something like, I don't know, stick a birch in there, either side, something a bit weird. We're going to have that going across here. So right, this is where I'm going to do this point here, right? So we're going to have 3 gaps from this pillar and this pillar here. We're going to have 3 gaps and then place 1. And then we're going to go diagonal 1, 2, diagonal 1, 2, like that. So it'll be 1, 2, and then 1 to the side, and then 1 more here and here. So it's diagonal and then 1 to the side, diagonal 1 to the side. And yeah, this is where our floor panel is going to be. So I'm thinking, bring these up to the same height as this, this here. We can actually bring them round like that. Bring that one up to the same height. Bring this up to the same height. Bring this up. Bring this up. And bring this up. Now, I have no clue what I'm doing so far. I'm just kind of going with it. We'll just do it one, you know, like that. And then this can go across here. And then when it gets to these bits here, I think facing it here, you just place 1 and then delete 1. So you've got the quartz facing up. And then this one, 1 up, delete. Okay, so we're going to have our floor panel. This is where we're going to have our floor. So we can just bring our floor all the way across to this point. And this is where I'm going to have my staircase coming down. So that's how we can fit onto this one. The rest of it we can kind of fill in. So facing from this point here, I'm going to bring it to here. Sorry if it's a bit more complex. I think I'm going a bit overboard with this one. Make it a bit more complex than it should be probably. So this going up here. So this is where we enter the building. Now, obviously, we've got this. We need to work around this, and we need to work around this. So this is what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. Making sure we're at this height here. And then 1, and then 1 there. Same again, 1, 2, 3 at this side, 1, and then 1 there. So all of this at this height we can just fill all in now. But what you can do, you can always fill it in with a different floor. It doesn't have to be this. So if you're looking on the inside here, you'll just kind of have these points here. Do you know what I mean? But we can always fix like these little bits, you know, trim them round a bit, even across this bit here. Trim it down, bring that up, bring this one up, trim this going across here, and then for this little bit here, you could even add this going up like this to that point. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got room to place one more in like that. Simple as that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring it up to the top, so it just goes up to the top there, and then that way we can fill in a little bit of glass or something. Even here as well, what you can do at the side here is fill that up to the top. Same with this one, fill it up to the top. And this is, I've done this for the basic reason you can now put these in between each one of them like that. So yeah, bring these stairs down, bring that one down to there, that one down to there, and just for the very bottom one you can do something like that, you know, or you could bring that up as well. So now we can obviously get underneath these little bits here. What you can do is have this kind of open plan, but too high underneath here is obviously, it's not very big. So what I suggest you do is take the whole of the floor panel out and dig down by about 2. But I'm going to do a little quick version of it. I'm not going to do the full interior because it is a very, very big build. So obviously there to this side here, / set 0. As you can see, we've taken 2 floor panels out and we've got a lot more room to work with, so we can bring these down. So just basically taking out all the floor panels. And this bit here, this is going to be our floor in here at this height, and then it's going to go down and under. So it's a bit weird. So just take out 2 layers of this whole square here that we've placed, and you can place all these down. So everywhere you've got these, just bring them all the way down to the ground so we can get all those in. And then this one here as well, this, yeah. So the floor level here is this height, so we can bring this up just to these points here. I think you can put them in between. We might as well put them in between like this. So it'd be basically 1, 2, 3, and then you've got 1 there, exactly the same on the other side. You can fill the rest in. It's just kind of a floor panel. What we can do here, take those bottom stairs out just so it fits, and then we've got a bit more room to work with. Put that there, and yeah, this is where we can get these stairs going down from these points. Hopefully it works. It should do. Get that stair going down all the way down to here. Let's just see if we can get up there. No, we cannot. So we're going to have to bring the stairs back a little bit more, which is not a big deal to me. You just bring it back until you walk under, just like that. And it doesn't affect that bit too much. And yeah, you can even fence that bit off by just going like that. And then we could have like bush and stuff there. So the same here. Bring it back. Got our stairs. It's quite difficult to explain like a house of this sort of build. I'm pretty much going full out on this one, so hopefully you get something from it. Yeah, I'm going to go like that. Just put stairs in this little bit. You can put a block of your choice. It doesn't really matter. We're going to place one fence there. And then this is when we're going to grab our bush, a bush of your choice, just to make a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Could even do 4 like that, and then just take that one out and just bring it up, you know, like that. So it's kind of like a grand opening. And then we've got this on the outside, or it's kind of like the conservatory area. We can fill all this in. Get it all filled in, and then I've got to think of a good way to kind of glass it up. Let's see. I think what I want to do for this little bit is I'm going to fill in this side window here. At the front it was like a full window, but for this side I don't think we're going to need it. I'm going to go like this. So at the side here, basically curl it round, just follow the pattern, bit past it. This one here is going to be 2, and round like that, and then straight across this front bit here, and then round it just until you meet the side, and then around it. You kind of get the idea of it. It's pretty simple, like that. And then I'm going to go on to using some spruce slabs, I feel, because I think if we did it too high, so we'll go like that. So 3, and then another 3 at this side, 1, 2, 3, 1 at the side of it, turn that into 3 also, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then put this across 2 times like that. Okay, so we've got that, and then the next point, I'm just going to fill it in at this point, to be honest. So following it round what we've placed already, because I think if we went any higher it would then start affecting this little roof here, which we do not want. Following this round until we get into here, and then we can actually join this point over, just so we don't have that roof poking through. Just makes it a little bit simpler. And then we can just fill in all of this. Now if you want to get some glass at the top here, so you could just do the glass here, here and here. You could do something like this, you know. Grab some glass blocks, place them in, so you can let a little light through the top there. Now on the inside here, this is where I'm going to go like this up to the top, and then this up to the top. So we've got that 3 glass, and then we'll grab a glass block, so 1, 2 there, or you could just do the 1 at the side there, 1 at the side there, 1, 2, 3 here, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 lots of 3, and then across the top of them, fill them in with whatever block you've got. So I'm just going to use the quartz, and then for a nice trim on the inside, just so it looks a little bit better, we can trim this round, and I'll just see how it looks. It should be okay, and then you can just slot straight into that bit. And or what we could do is just put it straight across this little bit here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 1, 2, turn. And then at the top here you can put some lights or something. I'm going to put some sea lanterns, I think. But you can use some glowstone and something of your choice. Going to put them at the top here. Fill the rest of the front in with white, like that. And then you could have like a glass opening door or something like that, you know. So it's kind of nice and light. You let a lot of light through. Here as well, I think I might put a pillar through here. At this point, just digging down into the ground a little bit there, and going 2 up like that. Same here, just down 1 and then 2 up. Fill this in with, I think we should get the glass. I'm going to use the glass panes just to fill those bits in. It's quite nice and open, so I'm going to put that across, and then something like that, you know, just divides it up, makes it look a little bit different. That's nice and open plan. You can obviously put some couches in here or something like that. It still look nice. Little patterns you can just put around here just to add little bits of detail, so it's breaking up that white a little bit. Still looks nice though. And then of course around here we can start to fill this in again, and it should work a little bit better now. So we've got this point, it's going up to here, going across here, and then that's where we can get onto our windows. We can get through the door, and yeah, we've got a way to get down. So obviously you get down here, you go down here, this is how you get down into the thing. Obviously with all these bits, you've got the dirt, I would bring them all the way down and then just fill the rest in, like here. Now if you don't like that cobblestone there, you can just replace that. It's always replaceable, but I kind of like it. I think it adds to it. I'm going to add these bits here as well, so we're kind of like underground, so it's got like a bit of an underground base to it as well. I feel it's not too bad, not too shabby. That here, this here, this here. I think on this underground bit here, we can put the dark, what we did in here, like this darker bit. I think it might add to it. And then we need to put something to get to the door. Yeah, I'm going to fill in all these. I like how low that is because it just brings the ceiling up a little bit. So we can obviously get underneath here still. And it's usable space, you know. You probably can't see, but just fill it all in. It's just going to be dark for a few seconds until I get back. Oh no! / undo. That was terrible. That was not good at all. It's a good job I remember that actually. Oh, that would have been tragic. I would have been crying a bit, I think. So in here, yeah, we've got that. I'm going to change the time. Let's see. Get that across there, and this in here. Get this down here. I wonder if that you can see that from the outside. No, you can't. I'm going to keep with that cobblestone because I think it just adds something different to the walls. Oh, what am I doing there? I hope that's birch. It kind of looks like oak from here. Starts to fade away from you. So obviously the only way we are getting our light is through these tiny little windows. So we're going to have to light this baby up. Around here, what I'm going to do for this bit, because we can see that thing on the outside, I'm just going to go like that. Put that over the top, and it's going to go around like that. So we can put like plants up there and stuff. This bit here, maybe we could have it go down a bit more and just have like a little private pool there. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to place one here, and this is going to be a tiny little private pool. Awesome. Can't go wrong. Underneath the stairs, but do you know what I mean? Oh well. Stay away from my awesome private pool. I'm going to put this underneath here. So the stairs underneath the stairs that we've placed already. And then I'm going to get some white concrete and just trace around all this. It's a really tiny pool, but do you know what? I think it'll look cool for it. And then go to here. I wonder if we can expand it back here. Can we do this? That'd be pretty awesome if we could do that. I'm going to get the stairs here coming down, so I'm going to put these either side, get the white stairs, and then maybe this point here we're going to have a little walkway of the dark oak. I'm going to actually put some torches in before people start screaming at me that they can't see. Just put these here for now, just so we can see. Bring this up to this point here, just so it's level with those. And then we can have the swimming pool around here. I kind of want to have it so we've got the dark oak going around it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And can we keep doing this? That'd be awesome if we could. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So an extra 1, 2, 3, just like that. This is looking awesome. Let's try and do another one. Since we're underground, and we've got an awesome swimming pool now. Fill this in so that we've got a place to walk around, and then at this point here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can fill that in for the pool. So you can dig as deep as you like. You can do your pool as deep as you like. I'm just going to do it too deep, I think. I think that should be enough. And just sea lanterns at the bottom just to light it up. I think it's just for the tutorial. Obviously, I wouldn't put these sea lanterns here if I was in survival. Be a bit silly. And then at the bottom here, I kind of want the... Obviously, you don't have to use blue lapis. I'm just using it because it looks like it'll shine up the water a little bit better. Because I've got a bit of shaders on. But you could just fill the bottom with white and just use the water. You might not have any shaders, or then it wouldn't really matter to you. So I'm going to grab some water now and fill this in. Awesome. Let's see if I can... I might do it this height. There we go. Awesome. And then for each one of these, we can actually put some glowstone there. But what we can do is we can go like this and put little vents like this. What we're going to do here is poke these through. And then obviously from the top, this is going to be filled in with some birch. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep it like that so you can actually see into the pool, and you can have like an emergency exit into the pool, which I think would be quite cool. I'm just going to put that across there, and then I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to use some wooden trapdoors. You can obviously use the white ones. I think that might work as well. So if you just put them across the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can always open them. Slip down into our pool. That's pretty awesome. I kind of like that, and it lets a little bit more light in. At the back here, I'm gonna 3 lots here, and I'm gonna do something like this, you know, a little seating area. Put that across there. At the back, fill it in with this, and then these side walls, I might just go like this. Like that, and then we can just fill these 2 bits, and then yeah, you can kind of fill it however you like. If you kind of want to add a little bit more to it, like you want it to go like this, but you wanted like a recess in there, you wanted to be able to see it, where you could have books behind here. Maybe while you're swimming, you wanted your books. Don't ask why, I don't know. Maybe you'd want books there and books at the other side, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So put that in across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do 4 if you like, if it's too much. Quite a big project, this one. I think I've bit off more than I can chew, really. Right, okay, let's get some books. Big. Sorry for adding the extra stuff in. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I apologise for that, but I guess you're getting a better house than you expected. Well, I guess not if you watch a tutorial. I'm going to bring this back a bit more, and then I want to put some, I don't know, some different seating in, maybe cobblestone instead. Just put some cobblestone there, fill this at the back. Ooh, some of the white stuff there. Gonna have the white stuff, and then let's get these 2 trees at the side. Why not, eh? And then we can fill this dirt at the top, I said I wasn't going to do the interior, but I think at this point I am actually doing the interior before I've actually built the top of the house. Which I suppose if you're doing this in survival, you're probably quite grateful that I'm doing it this way. But yeah, there you go. You've got, you can always add so much to it. I mean, like here, if you want to block that off, make it a bit private, just add 2 more blocks there. If you don't like this trim here, if you feel like, oh, it just needs something a little bit different from that, grab some spruce, grab some whatever you'd like. You put some spruce there instead. So as you walk in, it's divided up a little bit different. Just like that, you know, you got a bit more colour into it. Same here, same goes here as well, you know. You can always add that little bit to it and go down here. I think good things for here, decorations and stuff, is like you can always add your little plants and stuff when you come in. Probably go for a fern or something like that. Ferns here and there. You can add some armor stands. You can even have some stairs going down into this bit. It affects the water a little bit, but if you don't mind that, there you go. And then you can always, there's so much you can do, you know. Filling it with carpet, if you wanted like a little royal carpet as you enter your little jacuzzi. You can even have like this here, you turned it into a block. Get a block of the spruce there, and then you can put like an item frame on, like him, and then place that there. Paper, so it looks like a little towel, so you can people grab the towel before they go in there. Make it look grand, you know. So yeah, this whole floor in here, I'm just gonna fill that in. I'm gonna fill all this in with the dark oak. So I'm going to use a little bit of world edit for this little bit just to speed it up a bit, but you can always pause the video and you're just basically filling in all these bits here, all the bottom here as well. If you're using world edit, also be careful, don't just put it from there to the other side, because obviously you'll ruin that bit. So what you would do is you would do a little placement first, you know. In fact, I'll do world edit while you're here, so if people are wanting to use it. So I'd go from about this point here and then do it to here. I don't know which is the dark oak. It's / set 5-3 maybe. 4, 5 maybe. There we go, 5. So same with this one, just do little corners and stuff like that, because I have done that so many times. I've done world edit to there and then I've just completely ruined the rest of it. I'm like, oh my god. Same with here, I'm just going to do it from here to here. Set that. We've got this here. I'm going to have, in fact, I'm just going to fill this in manually. Nothing wrong with a little bit of manual now and again. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to take out that and that one and that one, and then this is going to be, I think I might do it in the white stairs. So I'm going to grab my white stairs here to there, up to there, and then we can fill the rest of the floor in. I mean, you could use like this, you know, go like that. You could even have like this trimming round. You could have the white blocks trimming round. You could have this trimming round. So you could do it with the birch like this. Trimming round like this, and then fill the rest of it in with something else. You could even do little designs on for the floor pattern, you know. You could do, I don't know, even just for this top bit, you could have a black and white checkers thing going on. I guess this could be an underground bathroom. No, an underground kitchen. But I don't know if you guys are using it for survival or whatever, so I kind of want to stay away from the full interior, because hopefully I'll inspire with a little bit, and then you guys can kind of take it on, make it your own thing, you know. So up here as well, you could even have it just as a, turn this into your kitchen. Like that. But obviously from the front we have a garage. But you don't have to use it for a garage. It could just be all for show, you know. So you have so many options. People don't see it. People just come in the house, they probably wouldn't think a second of it. They'd be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you want to turn it into a garage, obviously just keep it all plain and just stick a car in there. Across the top here, I think this is what I'm going to do for here. We can fill it up the sides here while we're here. That's one up the side there as well. And then I'm just going to have some slab going round here like this. Just like that, keeping it nice and simple. Very nice. And then across the top, yeah, you can just do the same. Just fill it all in. If you want a little bit of design to it, you can do stuff like that, leaving those little gaps down there. You could even do it like this, where you leave a little gap down there as well. So you have this going across here, this going across to there. You've got like that part in the roof, that part in the roof, add something to it, and then you could keep your light in your kitchen by just putting some blocks here. I don't know if this will be advertising to most people. I don't know if this will be the house of your dreams or anything, but I guess it's something. Here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put maybe 2 little buttons there at the front and the back. Yeah, why not? But obviously if it was lifted up, people would walk in and be like, oh, that's not. But you can always change that. That is changeable. At the back here we do exactly the same. We could do that bush thing. So we could have the bush going around there. Same here and here. And we could bring this bush round. One there. Just bring it round the whole thing. You can even have it like that, you know, or you could stop it at this point. That's where people walk down, so it doesn't have to be on at that point. Just fill it all in like that. So you got a nice little bush going around, and it's going around to there. So add something to it, and then at the top here, 1 2 1 2. So we've got our little windows there. 1 2 1 2. And then we've got these here. So you can just fill them in like that. And I'm going to use the trapdoors either side of it, like we did with the other one, if I can find them. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so I do apologise if it's really long, but I guess I get a lot of people asking me to do the long ones again, and here it is. Your wish is my command, I guess. Let's see. Fill this in, this in, this in, this in. And yeah, you can do like a little windowsill at the back there as well. You can even put that so it goes up like that, so it's kind of like a bit of a grand windowsill. And that going across there. So it's something different at the back. The windows look a bit different. I kind of like that actually. Probably like that better for the front as well. That's quite nice. Yeah, I think that's very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I'm going to do the same here. So stair, that going across there, and this going across the top. You can even get away with putting these in. Something a bit different. So yeah, if you don't like those bay windows, what you could always do is, I'm going to actually do it, because why not? But if you want to keep those bay windows there, you're more than welcome to do that. But if not, you could do something even simpler. So you've just got that there, as you can see. You could just fill it in with the normal block glass, and then just put a stair on top of there, stair going across, and then just a little thing like that, you know. Even at the side as well, you could go boom. Looks nice. I like it. But if you like that one better, you can keep that. 1 2 3. Get those out. Get rid of them. I wonder if I could mess around with different roof pattern designs, or like here you could just go like that. I wonder what this would look like. And then for the top here as well. Don't mind me, just but hopefully I'm giving you some options of different designs. I kind of like it with this as well. This is kind of nice like that. But hopefully there's enough options there for you guys to kind of make your own sort of decision on the house, because I get a lot of people telling me off for taking away blocks, but half of the time I'm not just taking them away for any old reason because I've made a mistake. It's more that I'm giving you guys different options that you could maybe use. You know, you can integrate it and turn the house into your own. Like here as well, if you don't like those white ones, you could just have one in the middle. You could even have those two white there and just two either side, changing it up a bit. Or just that there, and then for this bottom bit, turn it to white. So yeah, that's the kind of little bits that you can change to make a build your own, what kind of works for you better. Let's go for the door. I'm just going to do some plain oak doors. I feel will work just fine, like that. Perfect. And then we have got the top part of the house. We could get away with a house like this, but I kind of want to do something. So yeah, I might do something like that for that window there. I'm going to take away these, and I'm going to put some flower pots there. I think it might add something to it. Bring some colour in by adding some of the red flowers. So just a pot on each window. Like that. You can do the same here as well. You put pots all over the place. It probably brings something in. Put different coloured flowers and stuff. It's entirely up to you. You kind of make the house your own. Own it, man or lady. At the top here, what we can do is put another layer inside here, like this, just for this inside bit, and then underneath you could put the railings of the birch, or you could even put some oak there, just as something a little bit different. Put those underneath. So from the outside you get a little bit of that going on. Yeah, kind of like it. Right, let's go. Time set 0. Let's have a look around at what we have got. We've got the inside, of course. I've got to do this flooring here as well. I'm gonna have some kind of a staircase thing going on. I think I might bring it out to this point here, to have the staircase coming from this point here. So we'll grab those stairs and bring them down, and then one. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing there. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So we've got that staircase going up there. We could bring these up to the top because this is all going to be filled in. Put some chandeliers in here, make it a little bit better. Put couches around. You can divide walls to make it look a little bit better. I'm going to put this on here. I'm quite enjoying this process. Usually I don't do tutorials on this because, as you can imagine, it's kind of it's a bit strange freestyling a build and trying to do a tutorial of it as well, because there's no room for error. And I like, if I'm honest, I like building and planning things quite slowly, taking my time, but I can't do that in a tutorial. I just kind of have to go for it. So that's why it seems like some of my best builds, I don't do tutorials, or I do fast tutorials on them. It's because I physically can't give you an in-depth detailed tutorial, and I'm going to put this by the door, and actually have it perfect, because in those fast tutorials, I do remove a lot of blocks, a lot, and I mean a lot, and people would not be happy with me if I did that. So for my own sanity, I kind of do that. You could keep the house like that and put a normal roof on, just build it up, but we're not going to do that because we're not lazy around here. We're building a double-decker amazing mansion. Right, so we've got our first layer on. Now, how high is this? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm thinking we should go up one, count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that one's up to 7. This is up to 7. This is up to 7. Is it up to 7? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This at the front is going up to 7. And I think across the top here, what we can get away with is putting that there. And then this corner up to 7. Put it across. And do the same for this going all the way around, because that's actually going to be the thingy level, the roof level, like that. And same for this one as well, so bring this across here, this across here, like that. Bring this one going all the way across, going up at these points, this one going all the way across. Just to this point, like that, and then this one going all the way across, just a massive box square. So you should have a shape like that. We're not putting that one straight across because I don't think we need to. And that's at the perfect height because we're going to have this going across here. And this is all going to be filled in because this is going to be our next floor level. Like this. Hopefully we can get some kind of a staircase design where maybe we could have a staircase from this point going up somehow into reaching the top, and we can have another one there. And then this is obviously the only way. This is through the front door. We could have a spiral staircase that goes up there, spiral staircase that goes up there, and then through the middle here you can go down into the house. I think that might be quite cool, quite a cool concept. So yeah, should we work on that? I'm talking to you like I'm here. Should we work on that? Yeah, no reply. All right, damn it. I sometimes forget I'm actually talking to people. I lose my mind a bit on this. Let's do this 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with the pillared quartz. And then could we do a 2 staircase to the side here maybe? I'm trying to think of the best sort of staircase. I think we could start from here. So 2 here and just going diagonal like this. So 2 spaces in between there, diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. We could even have 3 spaces, so if you want like a bit of a wider stairs, you come in, you can go like that. And hopefully that doesn't affect those rooms. We've got we need a 3 gap there at least, yeah. So 3 gap in between there, and then 1, 2, 3, a 3 gap in between there. That's perfect. I'm going to use the stairs of the white, maybe. Like that. So that's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then could we get away with doing this like this? Maybe it's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a bit of a weird staircase, but oh well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever. And then the next level will be obviously this. Okay, so the stair, I kind of want to use some dark oak stairs. maybe. Or maybe, let's have a look. We'll grab the birch stairs here and see what it looks like with this. The birch stairs here. See if it looks alright. Yeah, I mean, you can change the stairs around. The stairs don't really matter so much. And then go this stairs, these stairs, like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I challenge anybody to talk for 3 hours straight. It's quite a challenge. Across this bit, what we can do is grab these stairs and put them down a little bit, and then we can have the, in fact, do you know what, YOLO, you only live once, mate. So we're gonna do this, an extra 3, and then the floor level's gonna be here, maybe. Let's just see what it looks like. Does it blend in? It blends in perfect. So there we go. Blend that in. We've just made another floor level. Like this, and like this. So yeah, for this floor, we can add another one in here. We'll just have a 2 gap where there. Screw the system. That there, that there, that there, and then yeah, I'm fine with the staircase. We can obviously do this sort of thing. We can turn them at each corner so it kind of blends in a little bit better, I guess. I wonder if we can do it in this corner as well. Nah, I think on the outside corners or the inside corners here, we can turn these ones in a little bit. And then bring these up, an extra 1, this one diagonal, extra 1 at the top there, and we can have another one here, because why not? So that one's level with that, this one needs to be level with this one, and then yeah, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't look level though. It looks like, oh my god damn it. This is why. That one was unnecessary. I just didn't bring them up. My bad. Across here, I kind of, for this thing here, I just want to put some bush there. Because why not? I just think it'll look a little bit better like that. So you walk in, you're like, oh, this is nice. We could put some archways here, just make it a little bit more fancy. So like, stay there like that. And then you could have something like this floor level would be to here. And then across this front bit, I'm going to grab some of the dark oak like we did downstairs, and it's raining, and I just put it across there so it's kind of like a feature of the house. I don't know what I'm on about, to be honest. I'm gonna grab a bed because it's getting late at night and we need to sleep in this Minecraft world before I fall asleep in real life. Oh my goodness, I can't even begin to imagine if anybody's building this in survival. You'll have to let me know. She definitely deserve, like, I don't know, something, a shout out or something. Gonna put this across here. We're gonna have to think of a good way to blend in this. I'm thinking maybe this to here, and then at which point do I, let's see, I think 2 across this back here. I'm going to put an extra 3rd one, and then we can use a balcony kind of post. So I'll put this across here. I'll show you what I mean, so don't panic if you're a bit lost. And we're just filling in the floor for the time being at both sides. So I'll show you what I mean. Right, we're leaving this kind of open plan. Now, at this side, making sure it's coming up to here. And then we can do an extra one, so it's just level with that. So you should have a 2 walkway and a 3rd one here. Now we're going to take out one here, and we've still got a 2 walkway. But if we put a pole coming down from the ground here, like this, and then we can afford to put some balconies out here. And then across here, you know. So we can kind of look down the balcony, like this. Take this out, we've still got that 2 walkway. And across here. Obviously you don't have to do it in the ook, like that. And you can always add trim and stuff. Say if you wanted to add like a little bit of trim here, going across. Add something to the build. So you can see on the inside, you know, you got these points, and then you've got your stair, your wacky stair. It's a bit weird, like. It's a bit weird. I think I did it a bit wrong. I think I did them at the end posts, like in these little bits here. But oh well, you can kind of do it however you like. That's not really a big deal. And what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to put that as glass, so you can kind of see through there, or maybe make it a balcony. So you should have something like this when you're finished. You've got the stairway going down there, stairway going down there. You've got this bit all balconied off, so you can actually get up onto this point. And then, yeah, it's a bit kind of open plan. And then you can just put these on different points that you feel is a good point to put them on. So like here and here. Balcony this off here, balcony this off so people don't fall off. One here, you know, one here, doesn't matter so much. You can even do it like this, just go whatever. I'm just gonna have this as the balcony. I'm not even gonna stop that bit, so if anybody wants to just, you know, climb off it, then they can. So you got that there. You could have like this here, just at these points here, just like that, you know, and then just have that bit blocked off. And in the front here you could have like some bushes there at the top. Add something to the build. Here as well you could just put glass, get some glass blocks, put it on about this level or something, so when people look up they can just see into the thing. Lets a bit of light into the building as well, which I'm cool with. Let's fill that up there, and yeah, just kind of bring them up. You can add little bits of design into it by adding some floor patterns here. Of course you don't have to do this bit. You could have it, this is a staircase, so you could actually use it and maybe have a balcony back there or something. You could even have that as a swimming pool. Yeah, so you could even have it like this, so you just kind of walk up and over it. But I shall leave that up to you guys. You can decorate however you like. Maybe you just want to divide it all off and have like bedrooms and stuff like that. Or you can have it like this, but I kind of like how it's open plan and it's a bit different, isn't it? So where we've got these poles going up, I'm going to use some poles going up and up here. So there should be 3 gaps in between each one of those. And then same for this one. I feel I'm going to go like this. Go around like this. And I'm going to fill in this one. I might have a window as well. But what you can do if you don't like how those connect there, you could always grab this and go like that, and then you've got like a 4 window there instead. So you can do that, but obviously if you wanted to kind of match in with this, I would keep true to it. So you could have this. So that's like that, and then that's like that. Something like that, you know? So to repeat that, it'd be just that going across there. These coming up at these points, and one going across. This one, you could just a normal window, or you could do the same as that and just have it as kind of like fill that in, you know, have 2 windows at the side there. But that is entirely up to you guys how you want to design that bit. Kind of leave it up to you guys for that bit. I'm sure someone out there will take a little bit of initiative on that bit and just be like, yeah, I'll do this. Across here, across here, across here, and I'm gonna do the same across the top, to be honest. I want some plain windows there at the front. I think it'll be a bit more of a powerful build from it. Here, I'm gonna go like this. This is how I'm gonna do these sides. I'm gonna do it exactly the same, like this, like these little eye shapes, but this would be a bit of a fatter eye at the side there. And obviously we can finish off this little roof here that we've got here. I don't know how much more it will go up. Like this, just goes into there, and then our next level will be this. Yeah, I think about this height would do. Just fill in the top there, just like that. And then what you can do for this bit, just go like that. Or you could have it this way, like that, and then just have this part of the window a bit more weirder. Just have it like that. And then this bit is kind of weird, but if you fill in some glowstone, sea lanterns, whatever you like, it just adds something to the build. It's a bit unique then, and you've got some kind of weird light glitches coming from a roof, which I think, yeah, something like that, pretty awesome. Put some bush on there and something like that. You can fill these in, fill that in, fill that in, and then you can choose to do the windows however you like. So I don't know, you could have 3 gaps in between each one of those, and then you could put this up even more for this one, and then you could have bush running round this top part, because why not? Just round this little bit like that. Not bad at all. Like that. You could just follow the same roof design, so it looks like it's got a little balcony then. Or you could even make it into a little balcony. I wonder if you could get up here. Yeah, you can. A bit weird, but a bit less room to maneuver around, but it just depends on what you like, you know. If you don't mind this little kind of snicket, Gemini snicket, then I don't know. Put some glass at the top there, that at the top. At the very top here, get your sea lanterns in. Yeah, kind of like that. It's something a bit unique, it's a bit different from everybody else's. I kind of like how just by adding these little bits here, it just makes it look a bit different, adds to it. Kind of reminds me of one of my first houses I ever built, in a way. Well, I'll just change the time. So we could do exactly the same as what we've done at the other side there, but just obviously it's going to be a bit different here because we haven't got the balcony bit or that big roof, because this is going to be a bit different. So 3 gaps in the middle like that, and I just put this here, and then put this going across like this, and just do the same across the top. Just turn it to the sides. This one's obviously a little bit different at each side, but that's okay. We can add the bush going across like we've done at the other side. Get some full glass in there, and obviously these bits will be just full glass. Now if you want to add more detail at the side, what you can do is always add some of the wooden trapdoors for these points, you know, at the side. So it adds a little bit more detail to it. I might do that at the other side as well. We've got those little bits there. I'm going to do something with those. Yeah, I might do some in here. Might actually put them down there as well, if I can actually fit it on. You know, something like that, you know, something a bit different, something a bit weird. At the back here we can do, if we like see where that is, follow where that is, we can, where is that actually? Oh, it's at the side there, so bring that up. So we've got a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull it up, and then you could have like a back balcony that kind of pokes out here as well, if you would like. Something like that. You can have that going across. You could have the white going across. You could even have like, there's all sorts you can do. Yeah, I mean, you can keep it plain and simple by just putting these bits up, and then having one either side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. You've now got a circle back point, so it adds a bit of detail to it. And you can use some stained glass as well if you'd like. So I don't know, green and blue. Bit of green and blue there, and then it blends into a orange and purple. Doing it in a checkered pattern. It's a bit weird, but oh well. Green, green, bit of blue at the top. Now you've got a bit of a checkered pattern there. Obviously, you can highlight it a bit more by going around it like that. And then so much you can add to it. There's so much. Like at the top here, we could do the same here and here, like that. You can even have these just full boards filled in, like that. You could have this as the eye as well. So think of the big eye. Fill that in. Fill that in. Fill that in. This as well. Just like that. Got some nice simple windows. And then you can just add your detail to it. So obviously add in these little bits, you know, at the side. And then you can put your shelf in and stuff. And then we've pretty much just got the roof to do. And you can keep the roof really simple. Just maybe a white trim with maybe the spruce or something like that. So we've got that there. can always just put the spruce for the windows, window ledges. Boom. Super simple, super easy. Looks quite good. Something like that, you know. Same for here as well. If you feel it's a little bit bare, which I feel it's a bit bare, you can do this. Like that. And then if you want to extend it, you could just, you know, turn them on the corners like this. And then you've just extended it. You've got a little bit more to work with. You can even have, I might actually use some spruce this time. Spruce fences. Just boom, boom, boom. It does connect into that, but oh well. And then to add a little bit of detail on those, you could always add some kind of stone buttons or something on each of the 4 corners. You could put a piece of glowstone or a redstone lamp or some point, like a center point, you know. You could go like this. Who knows what you want? You could even have that as your window, you know, just all thingy lamps. But I think something like that is quite retro, isn't it? You can obviously fill in all this with whatever you like. Whatever you like, a bit of stone or something. You could have like a little pond at the side or something like that. But I think we should do these little bits. Right. At the front. So we start at the front. I'm going to put these here like this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for those ones yet. I might do them either side. We'll do these ones. And then I want to put some panes for these. Get some panes for these side windows. 2 side from the front. And that one as well. I'm going to leave these for now. Because I think, because it's a center point, I think if we do something quite simple, it might stand out a bit more. If we leave those windows quite simple. But at the same time, maybe we could just do something like this. Don't know if it'll work, don't know if it'll look absolutely awesome or the best it could look, but I'm gonna go with it. So you could go like that and then just curl them up at the sides as well, you know, but that looks not as good. Like that, you know. Change it about a bit. You can do your own thing with it. It doesn't have to be like this. But I think I kind of want to do this. Just put these at the side here, right? And just for each point, and then grab some bushes. I don't know if it'll make it look a bit too much, but just something like this. Obviously, if you guys don't like it, you don't have to do it, but I'm just going to test it out. Meh. Maybe remove these ones here, and then just have the one at the side. Oh. But bring this round to here. And have this going across here, maybe. It might be a bit too thick for the front, but I think it is, yeah. We could maybe try doing something like maybe doing it in a white slab running round. So obviously wait until you start doing this a little bit, because I'm just experimenting a little bit just to make sure you guys get a bit of a better build to it. So I'm doing a little bit for you. I'm tired. I'm tired at this point. Right, so we've got that. For the front entrance, I can deal with that, but I think just add in some of these, I think, just to add a little bit more to it, might do the trick. Might do the trick. Hopefully it does the job. Let's have a little look back. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't like it, you can change it up, but I'm gonna say I'm pretty happy with that. Beggars can't be choosers and all that. Right, so I'm gonna use some oak, not oak, quartz. You can tell I'm tired at this point. I'm like, I'm gonna use some spruce, oak or something. I don't know. I'm past caring. I'll put this to the side like this, and then I'm gonna run this going around the whole building across here like this. At this point, I think this is probably the best technique to use. I think what we should do at the back here, we could just go around this big third one, so it just overlaps at the back. Why not? Why not? You only live once. YOLO, man. Put this across to here, and that slotted in there. Okay, so I'm just going to do this peak here, bring it up, and I'm going to try and blend it in with the rest of it. It might not work, could work, might not work. Who cares anymore? Ugh. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. So I like doing stuff like this, a bit different. It's a bit more challenging to kind of do them. I'm sorry it hasn't got like full-on bedrooms and stuff like that. And I mean, I could do it, but I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, you know. Just something that challenged me. That I didn't have to do the same thing. People would just look at it and go, "Wow, you know, that's quite like that. That's quite nice." So yeah, I'm going to do this now. So this is going to be, we're going to go to the spruce. Now hopefully this should work out. Let's go around like this. But I'm wondering, when it gets round to, I'm just going to go past this point. And put like a little 3 on top of that. When it gets to this point, when we're curling the roof round, I'm wondering if that'll be too high, but I'm hoping not. Hopefully it should be okay. I kind of want to speed it up, but I'm sure there'll be some people moaning, so I'm going to try not to. We're going to go to this point, and then you're just going to keep going round, basically. Just going to keep on bringing it round like this. So obviously the next level would be one further, and then bringing it round even more, bringing it in like that, and then the next level, and the next level. So in fact, I'm going to speed this up a little bit so you don't have to hear me moaning on, and yeah, I'm just going to bring it round. Hopefully I won't do it too fast so you can actually see what you're doing. Right, as you can see, I've got to this point at the very top here, and we can just put the slab round to this point, and then we can carry on with the same pattern, just rolling it round until we get round to the top. So I'll speed this back up. Nearly finished. Okay, yeah, I've just got the last little bit, which is just kind of like putting some slab across the top. Now, you can obviously choose where you want to put your chimneys and stuff like that. And we've got this little front bit, so I'm going to use some of this birch to fill it in. Now, I'm going to go up maybe 2 times, like this. And we're going to have a little 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, and then this going across the top here, and then 1 down there, and then we can have maybe could have a window here, you know. Grab some of this for the very top, and then you can fill it in however you like. If you wanted to just get this going across, you could have it like that, you know. Just for the very top, grab some of this, slap it in. Oh god, so grateful this is over almost. This is like so much. Right, I'm gonna put some glass here as well at these sides, just to, I just feel like it needs that little bit more. And then obviously you can add whatever detail you like. I'm going to put some buttons on these points here. Just add more to it. Why not? YOLO, bro. And then this in here. And then at the very top, one there. And then if you would like, in each corner of these things, you can kind of add like little bits. I mean, it's not much. You might not think it's much, but I think from a distance, it makes the build look quite cool. Let's have a look if we've got it all around the back. You could probably do the same here. Maybe it has like flashing pinned in. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm on about anymore. You can have a door on here of your choice. So door. You can have sliding doors. I'm obviously going to stick with the oak, like we've stuck the rest. Obviously you can make this doorway a bit more grand, but I'm kind of keeping it simple. Time set, and then you're gonna go around lighting it up. Obviously secret hidden light sources is probably your best option at this point. You can have like secret underground. I'm just gonna put torches all the way around here just to keep it lit up for the tutorial. I'm gonna show you guys around at the beginning. So we've got that going down there. I mean, you can have like sofas against here and stuff, you know, like you could have like different coloured sofas. You could have some red sofas. Why not? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Same at this side, where you've got those little windows, and then maybe one in the middle, and then you could have like, I don't know, just weird stuff scattered about, red and yellow, because it doesn't match at all, so that's why we're going to use it. And then obviously you can add a lot more detail. I could probably put a lot of detail into this, and people would step back and go, wow, that's quite a lot of detail, but I don't want to do that, because I'll get a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know at this point. I'm just too tired, I guess. You can just scatter them around sofas. You can put kitchens wherever you want. You can put places to get to different places. You can have like even just random poles just to kind of separate rooms. I mean, if you wanted a room just like different separations in rooms. Do stuff like this, just randomize it, you know. You go, right, I want a doorway there, just randomly. This point, I want it to come up to here, and this going here. I want a random door to get into the place here. That doesn't look symmetric, so I want to put this one here. So I get through this door here. Alright, that looks awesome. Oh, I want a room divide here instead. But I want it to curl round because I want a little walking post here. You can do that. So much you can do, and you can kind of mess it up and have different wall colours, different wall patterns. Obviously, stupid bat. There we go. I mean, stuff like this, you know, just like design it, have a little go like that from the top. It's random, but yeah, like little tables at the side. Get a bit inventive with it. Get some water features. Deck out your kitchen. Put some carpets down. Put some hidden lights underneath carpets. Get some, oh, I want maybe I don't know, a black, white and grey carpet, because I'm living a lotto. Get some glowstone for your hidden light. Get that light source down and decorate it however you choose, however you see fit. Maybe you just want a black and white one like that. You could put some paintings on the wall. I'll add some paintings, because I get told off when I don't do these interiors and stuff, and people are always wanting them, but I think, you know, you just gotta go with the flow of things. Just kind of like, oh, I think it looked good with the dividing wall so you can kind of see through here. I want a water feature somewhere. This side looks a bit bare. I'm going to have my water feature here. My water feature is actually here. I want some bush at the back. So add a little bit of water in here, you know. There's so much that you can do to your builds to really make it pop. I mean, like, just silly stuff like this, just at the side. Get some bookshelves. Get your bookshelves and just place them in randomly. I want some shelves here, maybe going across the top. Oh God. Typical. Stupid bat. Are these bats everywhere? Or what? Mate. Seriously. Yeah, so you could do something like that. You know. These little bits here. This is a book area. It's filled with books. I want some brewing stands here because I'm like that. I'm just a brewing stand person. I just love brewing stands. I mean, everywhere. Brewing stands. This is just a big, do you know what I mean? Like, even across here, I want a place to be able to get in here. Like that. Boom. Kitchen. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Obviously, you got this little design bit. I mean, you could just have little couches here, you know, just happy little couches, just chilling at the side. Your mum got you some new plants for your new house. Just decorated them at the side. Look for inspiration in your own house and stuff. And I don't know, you want a red carpet as you enter because you're a royal king like that. you like a beast, like this. What are those holes in my carpet? Oh no, wait, it's an underground base. Awesome. Boom. So yeah, you can even have it coming down from your main hallway. Awesome. Yeah, you fill this up. You could have like chest space and storage space around there. You could divide these up going all the way up to the ceiling, and then obviously you can fill it in and have another floor up here. So you could have another floor level at this height. And you could put the bedrooms up in this bit. So this top bit is more for like, I don't know, a waiting room for the bedroom. It's a big mansion, so and I know you could have like different floors at different levels, some floors coming up. You could have your, when you come up these stairs, you've got another set of stairs that goes up to there. You could have the set of stairs that goes up there. You could have the stairs coming from at this point. So you come from here, and then the stairs start going all the way up from here. So to replicate that, or to show you, like this, until eventually you will get up to the top. I'm gonna just place some glowstone around, just so it lights up a little bit better. But I'm gonna do this just so people get the idea. But you can really add your own thing to it, get a bit creative, and it doesn't necessarily have to be as good as everybody else's. It can be different, it can be wacky, it can be weird. That's a beautiful thing about Minecraft. You can just do your own thing and not fuss yourself about what everybody else is doing. I mean, stuff like this, you could, you know, one on top like this. So it's like one facing in there, one on top facing in, one on top facing in, one on top. It just ends up making a little design, and then do it too high, bring it down like that. So you have to come onto this glass bit, and you could have like big beams going up into the air. Obviously you could have this coming across here. That's where your beam support, and then obviously that's at that point. Bring that up, bring this old thing across like that, and then fill this across. Just have it enough so you can kind of get underneath there. I think is probably your best bet. Just so you can just get underneath, and then you can fill the rest in. I mean, let's see. Obviously you can have these like just whole divided off, like a big wall going up, and have a bedroom there, and then this is kind of like, you could have like a water fountain up here, and hopefully I'll give you inspiration to do your own thing. I would love to see what you guys come up with on Twitter. So if you get me on Twitter and just tweet at me a picture of what you've done, like a picture of the inside. I mean, just use your camera phone or something like that. Just like take a picture of the inside of the house. Doesn't have to be like a full-on screenshot or anything. Let's see, is that birch? Right, I'm gonna change the time, and then I'm going to grab me this, and then I'm gonna fill in this point here. /1 /2 2. We'll go to this point, fill this in as well. Just a bit quicker with the world edit, so I can explain it a bit better. So yeah, something like this, you know. I mean, you could even just have this going into this point and this point here, and then have these divided off, these going all the way up to the ceiling if you would choose. going up there. You can have your lights coming from there as well. Something like that. And then if you don't like that bit and you want to add some white trim going in there, you can add that going across like that, you know. Something a little bit different. Put this going across here like that. And then up in the ceiling, that's where you choose to put your light maybe. So much you could do. Obviously you could start dividing your walls off like at these points, so just enough to get through there. Or if you can stick to dividing your walls off with the dark oak or the spruce even, so it kind of matches in with it. So you grab your spruce block. Right, I want the walkway to get in that way. I want this bit filled in, you know. And then you can use that space to do the same here. Fill that space in. We've got a walkway to get through there. I want a 2-doorway here. I just want it like that maybe. So yeah, you can have like archways if you want. Have that arching over like that. That in the middle there. So you've got like little archways. Put it here and here. Add to it however you feel. And then underneath here you can have like little bits in here where you can have your lights, and obviously where you cut your lights up you put some of these on just all the way through. Something a bit different, you can have windowsills on the inside. Decorate how you've done on the outside, add in little bits of bushes and stuff. Obviously I've got a video on like some interior designs and stuff, like ideas that you could use. You could obviously split these off and have a way to get into each room. So you could have another bedroom here going up to the top. If you want it a bit more private, you could obviously cover that bit up. So you've got like a whole room here. You could just leave this bit open, so you could have like a fountain there or something like that. But hopefully that's enough inspiration for you guys to kind of do your own thing with it, you know. I'll just light it up a bit so when I'm giving my tour at the very beginning, because that's what I do, I kind of like record the very end of the build and put it at the beginning. Let's put this across here. But I'm kind of I'm liking this, you know. Just something at the side here, add some more bush, make it look a bit more grand. Why not? Just simple things like that really does add to it. Like even just adding like a red carpet, even though it might seem silly. Just something like that, you know, it really does adds to the build. Let's put a little bit more light in here. You can obviously put your lights wherever you choose. I'm just going to light it up for this point here. Put some lights on here. You can obviously put chandeliers and stuff like that. And let's put one here as well. Put them at the back of the stairs. But I'm kind of like that. I think that's okay. I'm okay with it. I wonder, this is what I'm wondering now, if I could do this and still kind of get through. Can we still get up there? No, we cannot. So, we can move it back one more. And I should be able to get through there. And then I can just fill that up to there, fill that up to there, even have these points here. Like that. And it adds a little bit of something to the roof. I'll get rid of that. You know? You could do the same with like different light fixtures in the roof, like, you know, just silly things like this. And just sticking some lights in it, some sea lanterns, maybe. See, I'm going full out here now. I wonder how long this is. It's probably a couple of hours, like 2 there, 2 here. Do the same here, so bring that along. Just the same length as that, basically, so we don't need to count it out. There we go, and sea lantern. Boom, we can get out here. Obviously you can put your door on there if you would like. You can do so much. Here's a little idea for you guys. Get a glass block, just kind of like a grey block or something like that, or just something like a grey block, a glass block, and then a little lever, and then a little tiny piece of carpet. You have now got a water dispenser. Boom. Awesome. That's a little decorative piece. A decorative piece. And then little flowers added all over the place. You can obviously add your furnaces. There's jukeboxes that you can add. If you wanted like jukeboxes at the side for playing your music. You can obviously add your bushes on top. I do like my bushes. I just think a little bit of green, it does bring a house together and make it look quite cool. And these side corners, I mean, you could just do something like this, you know. Have something like this going across. Might do it on the other side as well. And then to add a little bit of dimension to your build, there is always the option of, well, I'll just fill this, and in fact I'm not doing it to there. There's always the option of doing this, right? So if you feel like there's not enough added to it, on the inside here, look at that. It's just a little bit of colour just going across the tops. You can remove the bush. I think this adds so much to what would normally be quite a plain roof, a plain top. So it's like a skirting board, but for a top. I don't know what it's called at the top. A skirting something. It's a skirting board. I don't know if the skirting board's at the bottom or whatever. But yeah, you've added a little bit of colour in there now, and then you could go around there again, but just use the slab. And then you've got it going around the outside of these, you know. And you can do that in every single floor, every single room, you know. Look how much difference that's made. And just simple things like this, just going like this and just bringing it across. And then maybe you wanted kind of little stripes in here. And then just little things like this, you know. Like that. You know, maybe you just wanted the front one like that, and then just maybe something like this, you know, with different points. But obviously this is not to the best of my ability. It would just take hours. I'd probably use a different texture pack if it was me. So I'm just kind of doing it for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video enough to slap that like button and leave a comment what you think about the video. And definitely share it with a friend. And if you build it in a little server or something like that, you could maybe tell people about it. Leave a sign saying from Almost Addicted to everybody. I don't know. You can do whatever you like with the build. You have my permission, but if you could give me a little bit of credit, would really appreciate it. So if you used it in a server or something like that, it just really helps to support me. I'm quite struggling at the moment. I would say. Just a fair little bit. But to all the people that do support me, I really do appreciate you guys. I'm just going to put a little bit of a path and stuff. Just for a driveway. Obviously you can do your own thing, add your own things to it, but add some swimming pools and stuff like that. Let's see. I mean, you could just have different points where you go like this, and then add bushes at the side, different flowers. Let's see. I'm just going to do it for these front 3 pieces, and then I'm just going to put some bone meal around it, and I think that would probably make it look quite cool. Pop that to the side. Maybe at the side here we could get some red flowers or something like that. There we go. Make it look a bit pretty, make it pop a bit. I'm gonna grab some bone meal, and I'm gonna keep it in the plot size, and just, yeah, at the back I'm just gonna keep it like this. I might actually keep that yellow mark going around it. Why not? Just got that. It's quite busy little garden. Just have some stone path at the side. I put my bone meal away. It's not good. Something like this. Boom. Makes so much difference. Let's have a little look. Wow. Now I'm gonna take rid of all this stuff, and then I'm gonna have a look. I don't know why I'm still recording all this, but yeah, you get to have a little view of it, and you get to see me slowly but surely go to sleep. I swear this must have been like a 2-hour tutorial or something, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm just going to get this kind of prepared for my tutorial, and then I have to edit the video and do all that stuff. It's actually takes quite long to do these, I'd say. Obviously this is about 2-3 hours to build, and then I've got to go through that 2 or 3 hour footage and edit bits out, add audio, take audio away, and yeah, but I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this build. Make sure you check out my other videos. They'll probably be on the screen, but yeah, I'd say that's a pretty epic house. Quite proud of that. Anyway guys, catch you later in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you just subscribed, thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell button. It just sends notifications for you. YouTube have changed a few things, so yeah, definitely put on all notifications, and then you just get a little kind of notification every time I post a video. So catch you later guys. Peace.